Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana.
Welcome to VBS again. This is Sister Debbie, and today we're going to be learning about Jacob wrestles with God. Jacob grew up with his big, tough, hairy twin brother by the name of Esau. Because Esau was the firstborn, he was supposed to receive a special blessing from his father. But Jacob was tricky, and with the help of his mom, he wound up getting a blessing for himself. This made Esau very furious. So Jacob ran away so Esau didn't kill him, because Esau was upset because he stole his special blessing. A few years later, God told Jacob to return home. That means seeing his brother Esau. But Jacob was nervous. He had heard that his brother was heading towards him with 400 men. With 400 men. So Jacob sent messengers with gifts, to calm his brother down, to, see if he was still angry. He sent messengers with gifts to, calm his brother down if he was still angry. While Jacob was traveling by a river, he stopped there. Now, God had not told him to stop there, but he stopped there because he was a little bit afraid. He sent his family, his servant, and everything he owned across the river. Now he waited alone. Then he waited alone, and he cried out in frustration. Jacob knew God promised to be with him. He knew that God promised to be with him, but he was still, he still was afraid, because as human, we are, we're fearful people at times. God could promise us stuff, but then a human side of us, it kicks in, and then we become fearful. Jacob knew God promised to be with him, like I said, but he was still afraid. Suddenly a man came in the camp out of nowhere and began to wrestle with Jacob. Jacob fought back. Then he wrestled all night long. He was wrestling and wrestling and wrestling and wrestling all night long until the sun came out. When the stranger saw Jacob wasn't going to give up, he touched Jacob's hip. And that simple touch pulled Jacob's hip out of socket, and causing Jacob to have a limp. Then the man said, "Let me go." But Jacob knew there was something special about this man. Jacob said, "I won't let you go until you bless me." The stranger stopped fighting and gave Jacob a new name. He said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob. From now on, you will be called Israel, because you have fought God, You have fought God and man and won. The name Israel, children, means God fights. Boys and girls, that means Jacob wrestled with God all night long. Jacob knew he had seen God's face to face, and that changed him. Jacob got a new name, and he was blessed. He was no longer a fearful man running from his brother. In fact, when the stranger left, Jacob looked up and saw Esau coming. He saw his brother coming. So Jacob ran to his brother and he gave him a big hug and a kiss. And he also gave him gifts. Jacob realized he can obey God even if he's scared, because God will always keep his promises. Thank you for watching, boys and girls.
Hello, boys and girls. Sister Debbie's asking if you can make a video or take pictures of you in a wrestling costume or make a wrestling costume.